You have worked in television series and you're a screenwriter too, but this is your first film. How did you got it?
The long and winding road of getting your first movie. I think I got it because I have a background in animation, and so a big part of this was being able to shoot live action material, but also understand the animation portion of it. So the weird thing about a movie like this is that the skill set that it takes to make this movie is a very kind of specific thing. So I kind of happen to exist in this like world of movies that like all my short films were like half animation, half live action. So it was interesting. I had a lot of ideas on what kind of spy movie I'd like to make, and at the same time, technically, I could get in there and shoot live action, but also totally understand the visual effects, totally understand the animation. So, I mean, I think that's why I was invited to the party. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But.
How it begins to develop a production of this scale?
Oh man, well, they throw you in, and then you just try to land on your feet, and you try to move as fast as the production is moving. It's funny because it's your first movie, and it's a big movie, and so you're kind of, you hit the ground running, and it's a learning process. Even if you've shot a bunch of commercials and a bunch of short films and music videos, a movie's a different thing. Yeah. But again, coming out of animation, I was lucky enough to understand storyboarding, prevising, all the stuff that is the preparation of the movie. So that part of it I actually kind of had a good handle on. Then when you get to it, you just have to like put your blinders on and just motor through it.
Wow. How many people were in charge of the lip sync process?
Oh man, we had two major vendors, Sony and Tippett, and then we probably had in total maybe 8 companies.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot. I mean, we had a company that just did technical stuff like the collars. Yeah. We had companies that just did background plates. We had companies that just did faces, companies that just did single animals. Wow. Yeah, so you were working with a lot of people.
Huge move.
Yeah. Bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. Which was the most difficult character to develop in Cats and Dogs?
The most difficult character to develop?
Maybe Mr. Tinkles?
I can never say anything bad about Mr. Tinkles, he'll hunt me down. I don't know if there was one that was specifically, it was just every character developed differently. For example, the mouse, Scrumptious the mouse, was never scripted. It was just an idea, because I loved the Bond villain who had the white cat. You know, Dr. No and then Dr. Evil spoofed it, and I thought, that character was never scripted, but I love the idea of the cat having the mouse. So every character kind of comes differently. Like, we wanted this big hench cat, so I was like, let's call him Paws and give him metal teeth. Yeah. So you just find your way into each character. There wasn't really one character that was more difficult. You just kind of explore it and see where they come from. I have to say though, I think Seamus was the most fun to develop. Just his body language of being a pigeon and his voice. I really enjoyed seeing how the animators like moved him and did all his poses. I think he was the most fun.
Okay, do you feel like you missed things to improve, or you are satisfied with the results?
I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, like the 3D portion of it is so new that that's the part that I've been spending the most time kind of like, just being critical of it and looking at it and trying to make the best kind of experience I can. But I was really impressed with the visual effects of it. I was really impressed with, what the DP did. I think it looks like a pretty great movie.
Thank you very much, Brad.
Great, man.
Thank you.